What's up, YouTube?
What's going on, y'all?
What's good with y'all? We got another topic for y'all.
Dive inside our brains real quick.
To ponder. Think about and apply.
Yep.
But the topic today is taking away choice. A lot of the time, there's things you want to do, whether that's a girl you see out in the open, in public, and you want to talk to her, and you have the choice to not do it, pretty much. Or you could take away that choice and go right up to her and talk to her. Mm-hmm. Pretty much limiting how much you think about it, like getting outside your own head and just doing something instead of putting it off, having the choice to not do it then or put it off, I got time. And that could be chasing your goals, something a little bit more important.
Yep.
There's something you want to pursue, whether it's in your career or, you want to work for yourself and you want to start that business, You have the choice. You want to take away the thought that's like, I can't do that or don't do that. Or not right now, making all these excuses. The more you think about it, the further and further you're going away from actually accomplishing it or actually doing the thing you want to do.
Right. Yeah, so, there's two things. There are the things you have to do because you literally have to do, like work. It starts when you're younger. You don't ask to be born, and that's common sense. You are forced. You have to go to school, right? Mm-hmm. Which is it's good for us. You got to get an education. Mm-hmm. Then when you get older, it's preparing you to have to work, to survive, And then there's things, all that stuff you have to do. You're not doing it like you literally have to do.
I want to elaborate on that because that's a really good point. You don't have a choice. Like other people are making the choice for you.
Yup.
Your parents are making the choice for you. You know what I mean? Society's making the choice for you that kids need to go to school and do them 8 hours and then go make it through and then do college or do trade school or get a there's no choice in the matter. So it's really like easy to go through with it, whether you excel it. Now excelling in that is one thing, but you actually do it. That's the first step, is actually doing it. So when you are doing things for yourself, you're putting that. You're giving yourself the choice.
Yeah. Then there's the other part, like you're saying, the things that you might think about wanting to do. Oh, intermission.
Oh man.
Cairo in here. What's up,
Cairo?
Talk to them niggas about what they got going on, bro. Tell them you can't do the things. You can't. You have to do the things you gotta do. But when you got those thoughts in your head about, you gotta decide whether you should or should not do it. Like you were saying, a good example is talking to a girl. In that moment, you see a girl and you like, I want that. You have to decide, am I gonna, I could easily just not put any effort.
Don't touch it.
And not do nothing. Or,
like, Cairo doesn't have the choice when eating his damn dinner. Right, Cairo? He won't eat that dinner whether he likes it or not. And he gets through it. And he gets better every day. And go to mommy. Go to mommy. What you mean?
Hi, buddy.
Come say hi.
You want to say hi? Don't touch the camera. No. Don't touch. Say hi.
It's a hi, you player, please.
Yeah, mommy ain't doing her job.
He wants a foot in his ass.
Oh,
Yeah, you heard that, YouTube? He wants a foot in his ass. Let's go,
man.
bro.
Bye-bye.
That's how he likes it.
Bye-bye.
Come on, watch. Come on,
You grabbed him.
Alright,
hold on, wait.
Come on, let's watch Toy Story.
Yeah, so as I was saying, the things that are put on you that have to get done, you have no other choice. That's it can be a good thing because it shows you, and you should let it be proof that when you take away the choice from yourself to get something done, a lot of times, no matter how hard, you get through it and you get it done because you have to.
Facts.
So if you can apply that to yourself and the things you want to get done, but don't necessarily have to get done, because you could just choose the easier option. It may be harder, but not doing it is always seems easier.
Yeah.
Like you were saying, going up to a girl, a lot of times, you know, the easiest option, because you're afraid of rejection or you don't want to, you're thinking about all these things in your head, the easier option is to walk away. And you did nothing wrong. You just walked away. It was comfortable.
But that's like a metaphor for your life. Like, you'll never know if you would have got that girl. You know what I mean? You would have never know if you would have succeeded with that business. If you would have succeeded with that YouTube, building your brand. Because you just walked away from that 10. Because you were scared of the pain. And that's the human condition that we live with, is that we've survived by trying to run from pain or go into comfort. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We endure stuff when we have to, but when it's left up to us, you know what I mean? A lot of people will choose the comfort.
They won't choose to go through that pain in order to benefit
because
in the long run.
It's uncomfortable. Like, who wants to go through pain? Like, who wants to be hurt? Like, who wants to just stub their toe against the wall over and over again? And just you know what I mean? But that's where you get the greatest growth and the greatest accomplishments and the greatest fulfillment, is from doing the hard things. And if you take away that choice, if you could kind of like disassociate, like kind of step back from yourself and kind of just like if you're playing a video game, like, and you're leveling up your character, you know what I mean, you're gonna do all the training, go through all the hard missions to get that XP. So do that in your own life. You know what I mean? Take away that choice, and don't think about it too much, because the more you think about it, especially if you're thinking about all the negatives, the more you're going to go away from making that decision, and you're never going to know what you're capable of.
And definitely do not make a decision off of the fact that one route is easier. Honestly, if you make a decision that because of the fact that one route is more comfortable and easier, then that should let you know that that's not the right decision.
Yeah.
If you find yourself being like, this is
easy. This is more easy.
Yeah, this is more sad. Like, I could just, I won't have to stress. This won't stress me out as much.
Yeah.
But the other path in the future, is what you really want to do. You just don't know it because you think it's gonna be hard. Which it will be. But take away that choice, because no matter how hard it is, you take away that choice, it has to get done. You'll get it done. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, think about the hardest times in your life. You know what I mean? The hardest moments, you know what I mean? The greatest hardships, the moments where you grown the most and you came out on the other side, and it's kind of like proud of yourself that you made it through. You probably didn't choose to go through that stuff, but life just gave it to you, put it on your plate, and you handled it. And like Devin said, that's proof that you can do it, but you're more likely to do it when the choice is not yours.
Yeah.
So try to take away that choice and override, the fear of the pain. You know what I mean? You gotta like override it. You can't listen to that voice in your head.
Yeah.
There's like two voices in your head. There's one that's telling you like, oh, I want to be this type of person. I want to do this. I want to do that. I think I could accomplish that. And there's a second voice that whispers doubt into all your dreams and all your aspirations. It's just a whisper of doubt. Yeah. And a lot of people let that whisper grow into like an overwhelming like they can't do anything. And that's when you feel helpless in your life, is when you let that voice, when you're listening to that voice and not the one that should be in control, the one that's chasing the dreams and going into the fire. You know what I mean? To grow and succeed in whatever they want to do. You know what I mean? Just to, even if you fail, it's not a failure. It's a learning point. You know what I mean? So even, what's the worst that could happen? You most of the times, you won't die. You know what I mean? I mean, you might at some point, but I'm just saying, like, a lot of these things we're talking about, you're not gonna die if you go up to a girl and ask for a number. What's the worst that could happen?
Yeah, and also a failure is never really a failure, because it's just same way where the things you have to do, you fail in that too, but you continue to go and it works out eventually.
Yeah.
You fail in a business, but you keep that mindset that you have to get it done. You move on to the next one, and then if you fail that, you fail in your head in that one, you move on to the next one because you have to. So you don't stop, and eventually, it'll work out, and you'll make something out of it. And all those failures that you had were just moments in time where You know,
It's the path to greatness.
Path
It's a
to what
path
you-
to winning.
yeah,
Everyone that's won has failed. You have to know what it feels like to fail. You have to learn from it. No one just goes through life flawlessly. I mean, you might see Khabib, flawless record. That's in the UFC. I mean, I'm sure when he was younger, he's had losses. He's taken the L's in practice. He's done the hard work. You know what I mean? He's went through the hardship so he could have that perfect UFC record. You know what I mean? Same with Floyd. He's had losses. He lost before, just not in his professional career. And he's kept that championship mindset and he's learned from it. And you never let those mistakes happen again.
yep, yeah. Basically, a little message of the day.
Yeah, I think that hits all the notes. You know what I mean? Take away the choice.
Yeah,
and
look at
go after that shit.
Try to look at things from a different perspective. You don't ever look at something from one perspective. You know, you change your perspective on it, you might think a whole different way. So take away the choice, and I think you'll get a lot done.
Get a lot more done, yeah, than thinking about all the stuff that could go wrong and just being like, oh, I don't have to do that. You know what I mean? Like, take away that choice and just do it. The hardest things in life, I mean, you're not gonna have a choice. You're going to feel the pain at some point.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the hardest times in life are ahead of you. I mean, if you haven't lost a parent or you haven't lost, it's inevitable. Everyone experiences hardship in life. You can't go your whole life avoiding it. At some point, you're gonna have no choice. So, if you make if you take away the choice for yourself in these things, you're gonna be handled when you don't have a choice. A lot better too. Like, you know what I mean? You're not gonna be able to avoid it. So,
Yeah.
it's inevitable. Go into the fire, suffer a little bit. You know what I mean? It's good for growth.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, growing pains and
I think that's a reason a lot of people conform like that, because so many things are inevitable that they think the things that they do have a choice on, they should take the easier option.
yeah,
And
that's
that
a
should,
fact.
That should tell you something there. But yeah,
It's a fact.
take away the choice. Think
Yeah.
from a different perspective.
Everyone struggles with it. You know what I mean? Like, even Goggins said, like, he has a voice. There's something that he don't want to get up every morning and fucking destroy his knees and go on 100-mile runs. You know what I mean? But he just ignores that voice. You ignore it. You compartmentalize the voice in your head. You put it in a box. You lock it away somewhere, and then you listen. You go into the flame, pretty much. I mean, everyone struggles with that. Everyone has that voice, but the people that are actually out there getting it ignore that, and they take away the choice, and they do it no matter what.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's consistency, discipline. Yup, so that's the message for today.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
We'll catch y'all boys on the next one.
Peace.